All right, I think everything's good. It should be. I want to make sure I'm live first. Everything's working right more than anything else. I went live out there. All right, everything's good. Okay. All right. Going on, James here. So this video we're gonna talk about. We're gonna learn about Doomz. We're gonna go over it, learn, see all the cards, learn how to play it, what type of deck we're gonna build. I won't play any games in this video because I didn't want it to be a long video because it's probably gonna be like close to an hour long because we gotta do we're gonna build a deck, go over each card, etc. etc. So that's the plan. And then tomorrow we're gonna play some games with the deck that we built today and other stuff like that. So today we're just gonna go over the cards, build a deck, figure out what's the best way to build a deck. So this is what this whole video is about, learning Doomz. It's one of my favorite decks. I'll say number two. Number one, my favorite deck all the time is TG, which I wish it was better. Um, my second deck is definitely Doomz. My third deck is definitely Ray Raptor. My fourth deck is definitely White Forest Azamina. Um, Probably say my fifth deck is Snake Eyes, but yeah, those are my favorite decks. But Doomz is definitely number two. We did get the ban list today with the new pack. I'm really not interested in a new pack. There's really nothing there that I actually want. Um, I'm just saving all my gems and honestly everything for next month, which is next week actually. So next Tuesday, the next pack is gonna be released. So we'll find out probably Wednesday or Thursday night what's coming. But by the ban list, we should know what's coming. Um, a lot of people already said this is a first use for a first turn kill. So this kind of this kind of confirms Power Patron is coming next month. Well, next week. Sorry, well, it is next month, but it's next week. It's coming next week. Is Power Patron cards are coming. Um, so I'm definitely excited. But that's other, like I said, this pack actually released some cards that I thought I didn't know when it was gonna come out, but they did. If you check my YouTube channel, you would definitely see August pack prediction. If you look at that video, I talked about two cards. I don't know when they're gonna come out. Well, they came out today. So I feel like they actually made room for August pack for the Power Patron cards. So I don't know what Power Patron cards we're gonna get. That's what we're gonna look at today and figure out. But looking at the ban list, this kind of confirms that Power Patron is coming, which is like pretty much used for a first turn kill. I'm glad this is gone. This is really annoying when we deal with stun decks, especially this. Harpy Featherstorm, I really never seen that too often. I never seen a lot of people use it. But honestly, like I'm pretty sure we knew it was going to get banned eventually, which really sucks because Harpy deck is kind of fun, but like literally at the end of the day, other decks abuse it. That's just usually how it goes. Branded Fusion going to one really doesn't do shit, honestly. Part of my friends, it really doesn't do anything because they have so many ways to get it. Which one's that monster that they always play? Every event that we have, like the fusion event coming up, Brandon's gonna be used. They always run 3 of these, which is easy for them to search it, bait out Ash, and then they can go ahead and do whatever combo they want to get into. That super rare card, was it this one? Brandon High Spirits, stuff like this. They run 3 of these. So I mean, putting Brandon Fusion 1 really doesn't do anything, honestly. Brandon's just a grind out lone deck. And I feel like honestly and truthfully, they probably gonna go back and hit Branded. The reason Branded really is the way it is because a lot of people forget this. A while back they started this rookie friendship code or whatever thing, and that's when they unhit Branded because Branded, like I think Alibur was at 1, the Bishops were like at 1 limited somewhere around there. They just really unhit everything so everybody can get the branded card for the friendship code. And I feel like honestly, like right now, they honestly just trying to go back and be like, okay, we got to rein in branded, but still, branded is just it's just an annoying deck. It's not annoying as Kill Tune, but it's an annoying deck, honestly. But branded Fusion going to 1 really doesn't do shit. It really don't. They still got ways to get it. We knew Kill Tune was going to get hit. I knew Kill Tune Synchro was going to go to 2. That's blatantly obvious. I didn't think that was going to hit Kill Tune Q. I really didn't. I thought they're going to keep that at 3. But I thought they may hit a monster from the extra deck. Honestly, I thought they was going to ban, which one is it? The key card that a lot of people like, yeah, this one. I thought they were honestly going to ban this one. They may do it at the end of the month. I thought like usually decks like Malice, they ban that Link monster. Yeah, I thought they're going to do the same thing with Kill Tune. They honestly going to sit there and ban a monster from the extra deck to really hurt it and just bring it down. But this going to two doesn't like it's okay. This going to two, this really helps out a lot because now they only got two of these cards. I don't know. We still have to see, but like I said, they're just making more room for hand traps, for kill tune and stuff like that. And a lot of people say Drone Lockbird shuts the deck down now, so we just have to see. But still, like I still feel like kill tune needs one more hit, and I honestly feel like they're gonna ban a monster from the extra deck, and it's definitely gonna probably be which one I just? It's probably gonna be this one. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised at the end of the month if this card gets banned because they literally hit the monsters in the extra deck when it comes to a power deck like kill tune and malice. It's a rare card, so it really won't hurt too much. But honestly, at the end of the day, we just have to wait and see. Radiant Typhoon, quick play spell. I understand why people run this. Sky Striker run it. I definitely have Radiant Typhoon. It's definitely a powerful spell card. A lot of people gonna play this in Dark Lord when it comes out next week, especially and stuff like that. So it kind of sucks. Like I said, another Radiant Typhoon hit. Now, Yummy at 3 is kind of good. Like I said, I have a Yummy deck. I think Yummy's fun, but this at 3 really don't change too much about Yummy. Snake Eyes, I don't know if they're trying to bring back Snake Eyes. Poplar's back unlimited, which is interesting. But Snake Eyes, like original Sinful Spoils, already unlimited. I wonder if they're gonna actually unhit where is it at? I literally just saw it. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? I wonder. One of Secret Spoils? I thought one of Secret Spoils, I think it was Limits. I can't remember which one was. But Snake Eyes, I mean, still, it'd be all right. Snake Eyes is still not going to be, it's not the same without Apollo. Snake Eyes wasn't bad. It was just Apollo that a lot of people hated, honestly. So Snake Eyes wasn't the problem. It was, sorry about that. Snake Eyes wasn't a problem. It was Apollo that was a problem. Everybody asked anybody that had no problem with Snake Eyes. It was just Apollo that they went into, which caused a whole bunch of problems. So I'm pretty sure they slowly unhitting Snake Eyes and stuff like that. I think, let me see. I honestly have Snake Eyes built. I want a Snake Eyes Ash still at 1, if I'm not mistaken. Where you at? No, that's not it. Where's Snake Eyes, Snake Eyes, Snake Eyes? There you go. Trying to figure out. Snake Eyes Ash still at 1. I wonder they're going to put that to 3. Like I said, Snake Eyes is not really the problem. One is Secret Soul at 1. I wonder they're gonna unhit that. I want to just slowly. Are they gonna slowly unhit Snake Eyes? Since this is going to 3, I wonder they're gonna unban one. Well, make one is Secret at 2, make Snake Eyes Ash at 2 somewhere and stuff like that. So I just wonder, like they're slowly gonna unhit Snake Eyes. Plus, they got an anime coming out for Snake Eyes and White Forest. So I definitely feel like they want more people to sit there and be like, "Hey, Snake Eyes, watch the anime, go play the deck and stuff like that." So it'd be interesting to see if like Snake Eyes Ash gets on hit, one of Secret Sinful Spoil gets on hit. So yeah, more than anything else. That's the ban list. So the new pack, honestly, like I said, I just had no interest in. I did predict this. I knew Rescue Ace was gonna come because Rescue Ace is the Link monster. Also, this card comes in handy as well. For Hire also was something I predicted. I did not know they were going to release this K9. I knew K9 and Draco Tail had one more card left, and they just went ahead and put it out in this pack. This one, which I was actually surprised that Draco Tail other final monsters like rare, so I guess it's really not that good. Yummy had another card come out too. It's a trap card, but it's not really that good. So all of Yummy, all of Draco Tail, and all the K9 cards are here, which is good. So that means we're close to being done with the pack. Only thing else we're missing is the Power Patron card, which we're going to go over it today. Just Doomz. That's what we're going to go over in Doomz. But I kind of predicted, honestly, that K9 Ripper, Draco Tail, and everything else. I knew For Hire was going to come. So I'm glad they did an early pack to go ahead and push all these out. So now the next pack can be Power Patron. So, and also this card can be used in Dark Lord. If you want to play Dark Lord, this card will actually come in handy for you. Subspace Battle. It's a really good card for Dark Lord decks. But we'll talk about Dark Lord probably later on this week because I still don't think it's a good deck. But anyway, whatever the case may be, I just wanted to talk about the pack. So anyway, we're here to talk about Doomz, and we're going to talk about what's coming out next week. I still think Red Dragon Archfiend is also the pack that we're missing. Also, Red Dragon Archfiend support. I don't know if we're going to get Red Nova Dragon Burning Soul, which will come in handy. For a Red Archer. We got the new Resonator card. Also, they had this as well, Red Nova Dragon Assault Mode, which I'm pretty sure will probably be ultra rare. That's also a card that's also with the Red Dragon Archfiend support. Forbidden Crown, of course, we know we're going to get that next week. I keep saying next month, it's actually next week. Forbidden Crown, also Dark Lord, also Shadal is still missing. Shadal still got support cards that's still missing, so we're still missing Shadal. Also, the window cards, the win cards, they actually came out the same time as Red Dragon, Archfiend, and everything else. So I don't know when we're gonna get these, but we also missing the Wind Charmer cards. Also, I don't know if they're gonna put them in next week pack or not. Clear, Darkness Resonator. That's a new Red Dragon, Archfiend support. Then also this one, End of the World Ruler, which we still been waiting on. I don't know when this one might come out next week as well. This helps Mr. Rugi. This helps Voice's voice. So it's still curious to know when this is gonna come out, honestly. So we're still missing that. And then also the Power Patron cards, which we feel like is definitely gonna come next week, which I'm excited about. Other than that, these are actually cards that we're still remaining left that we still waiting on. Shadal, Dark Lord, Red Dragon Archfiend, Red Nova Dragon, Forbidden Crown, Solemn Accusation Trap card, still waiting on Inner World Ruler, Power Patron, Resonator, and the Wind Charmer card. So these are actually all the cards that are still left that we're still waiting on to come out. So I don't know if it's gonna be next pack or not, but we have to wait and see, honestly, at the end of the day, what's gonna happen. So anyway, these are the cards that we're still waiting on. These are the cards that could appear next week in the next week pack. I definitely think Power Patron coming. I definitely think Forbidden Crown. Definitely think Dark Lord. I don't think we're gonna get Shadal. I'll probably say Shadal probably like September, close to like October, Halloween, something like that. Red Nova Dragons, Crimson King, and stuff like that. So I definitely feel like it's gonna be about a king pack or whatever, because that's a king. Red Nova Dragon is a king, stuff like that. Forbidden Crown plus Dark Lord. It's just like a king theme and stuff like that. So that's just kind of feel. Maybe we can also get the Solomon Accusation, which also boosts Labyrinth. So Labyrinth definitely gonna enjoy this, especially Sky Striker gonna take a big hit also. Like this hurts Sky Striker for real. It really does hurt Sky Striker. Only if they go first. I mean, Sky Striker go first, they're fine. But if Sky Striker goes second, yeah, they fucked. It just really hurts this. Honestly, this hurts Branded Fusion as well. You can stop their Branded Fusion since Branded Fusion's at 1. This is actually very interesting. Maybe they put Branded Fusion on 1 because we're gonna get Solemn Accusation. Because if you pay 3,000 life points to get the activation, if you do banish it, then your opponent bench all card from the hand and deck with that same original name as that banished card. So it's just like crazy. Maybe Solemn Accusation is coming out, and maybe they feel like putting Branded Fusion on 1 and you having this trap card actually keep Branded in check for the rest of this destroy the rest of this turn. So yeah, I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see how it goes, but we may get Solemn Accusation. Anyway, that's just the cards that we could expect next week. We should know what's coming out. I want to say probably like Thursday night. The pack comes out Tuesday, Sunday, Monday. So you're looking at like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It usually like they do like 5 days in advance. So it'd be like what, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So probably like Wednesday or Thursday or Friday. We'll see at the end of the day what we're gonna get. But anyway, that's just what we're supposed to expect. So right now we're here to talk about Doomz, and that's what we're gonna learn about Doomz today and everything else. So we're learning Doomz. So when we pull it up Doomz and see what cards we have in Doomz, like we'll look at all the cards. We'll just go ahead and put them in here so we can go ahead and look at it, everything else. Cause I still don't know if we're actually gonna sit there and get Serialized Pass. I don't know if we're gonna get this card, which actually helps out Doomz, stuff like that. Power Patron. So Power Patron got that. No, I don't need that. Where you at? What the boss monster? Yeah, I got the boss monster. Definitely getting that. Definitely getting a field spell, that's for sure. So we'll get on this. Okay. So this is basically the cards. I don't know if we do need Medius at the end of the day. Oops, sorry. Definitely need Medius to Pure and stuff like that. Also, I feel like this is the one. Yeah, okay. So this is what we're gonna look at. All right. So basically, we're looking at Doomz. So what's Doomz? What's Doomz all about? Well, Doomz is an XYZ monster. That's basically what it's about. It's about destruction. Their cards do not target. That's the one benefit for them, that none of these cards affects target monster. They destroy monsters on the field. Some destroy cards on the field and everything else. I'm still missing one more card, which I feel like we're gonna get the rest of Doomz support actually next week if Power Patron comes, because they're only missing like 2 cards. So we should get the rest of Doomz cards in next week as well. So Doomz is all about destruction, basically, at the end of the day. And this is also your key boss monster with Doomz. There's 3 archetypes: Doomz, F Note, and Archmage. Archmage for me is probably the number one because they literally have more cards for it. It's more like they're equipped to handle a lot more things. Number two is definitely Doomz, that's for sure. Number three is definitely Archmage. No, number three is definitely F Note. I definitely say Doomz is a little bit better than F Note, honestly. But anywho, at the end of the day, so we're gonna go over each card, all the Doomz cards, and we're gonna figure out how to break the dude and everything else. So we know what Doomz is. Doomz is definitely an XYZ deck that loves destruction. It destroys your opponent monster. It destroys itself. You can kind of think of it as Memento. Memento is definitely like that. If I can spell it right. Oh, what the fuck? I thought I had. I was thinking you meant to do it. So weird I can't spell that deck name. I don't even know I got it. Where is it at? Memento is definitely a fun deck. It's a complicated deck, high ceiling deck, but it's definitely like there we go. M-E-M-E-N. All right, it's definitely like Memento. Everybody knows Memento has been out for a while. Memento is all about destroying itself in order to pop effects and stuff like that. You know, everything else. You can destroy one Memento monster you control. If you do, send up to 2 Memento control, stuff like that. That's basically what Doomz is kind of like. It's all about destroying your cards in order for you to sit there and trigger their effects and everything else. So that's basically what Doomz is all about from the get-go. Destroying cards, your opponent cards, and stuff like that. So next week, if we're going to get the Power Patron cards, we will get the Pendulum cards, which all will be ultra rare because they're really, because a lot of people, well, a lot of decks run 3 of them. Doomz has a Power Patron card, Pendulum card, which is this. Archmage has a Power Pendulum card, which is this. Not Archmage, sorry. F Note has a Pendulum card, which is this. Archmage has one as well, which is this. I'm pretty sure all 3 of these cards will be ultra rare. This is ultra rare, this is ultra rare, this is ultra rare. I'm pretty sure these will be the ultra rare cards because you need 3 of these when you play Doomz. You probably need like 1 or 2 of these when you play F Note, and you definitely need like 2 or 3 of these when you play Archmage because it's effect crazy, which we'll go all over. Today's video will be about Doomz, then we'll play some games. Then what's today? Monday, Tuesday, we'll play games with Doomz deck. Wednesday, we'll do F Note with the Pendulum monster. Look at F Note. Then Thursday, we'll sit there and play games. I'm pretty sure Thursday night or Friday morning, we'll get the pack release. Then Friday, we'll do Archmage and Saturday Archmage game. Then Sunday, we'll sit there and do Dark Lord and see how good it is and everything else. And we'll just go from there because the pack comes out Tuesday. So I'm definitely excited. We're going to have a 20K gym pack opening. So definitely look out for it for that. All right. But anyway, let's start off with Doomz. We'll start off with that Power Patron card, which is very important. It's the Power Patron Doomz. You cannot special summon from the extra deck except XYZ monster. Like I said, it's an XYZ deck. That's all based it on. You only can use each of the following of the Power Patron Doomz once per turn. You can target one other effect monster you control. Special summon from your extra deck one Doomz XYZ monster or Jupiter Power Patron of Destruction, which is a boss monster, which is destruction with the same rank and level as that monster you control by using that monster material. It is treated as an XYZ summon, and if you do, equip this card you control to it as an equip spell. If this card is destroyed, you can add 1 Doomz card from your deck to your hand. So basically, like I said before, they're all like Memento. If you destroy it, their effects activate after they get destroyed. So if this card ever gets destroyed, you can add a 1 Doomz card from your deck to your hand. So it doesn't matter if you destroy it, your opponent destroy it. As long as this card gets destroyed and sent to the grave, it doesn't matter, go to the graveyard. As long as it's destroyed, you can add a Doomz card from your deck to your hand, which is also clutch. So that's always definitely important. This is also a key card for you because it allows you to add Doomz cards from your hand, from your deck to your hand. Also, it can be destroyed. It can be, doesn't matter if it's like somebody running that, what's that contiguous spell? That has that banishment thing. I can't think of it. But you know that troll card, people using an event that continuous spell, dimension, was it Fissure? Dimension Fissure, that's what I think it is. That a lot of people run in the events and stuff like that. Yeah, this one, Dimensional Fissure. So basically, they got this on the field. Doesn't matter. As long as this card is destroyed, you can add a Doomz card from your deck to your hand. Always remember that. Like I said, just like Memento. Also, this also helps you special summon. You can target 1 XY special summon from your extra deck 1 Doomz XY Jupiter. So this also helps you XYZ summon. Like I said, you can target one of I'm I'm talking way too fast. Sorry. You can target one other effect monster you control, special summon from your extra deck one Doomz XYZ monster, or your Jupiter Empowered Patron of Destruction with the same rank as the level of that monster you control. So basically, you need a level 4 monster. You can equip it to a monster, and then you can summon one of your XYZ level 4 monsters, or you can summon your big boss monster if you have it on the field, which is level 10. So like I said, it's very, very good. It helps you get your XYZ monster effect, which we'll go over later and everything else. All right. This is also a good one. If this card normal or special summon or destroyed by card effect, you can set one Doomz spell trap from your deck. So this can't be Ash because you setting it. While this card is equipped with an equipped card, quick effect, you can special summon one win XYZ from your extra deck with the same rank as this card level. And if you do, attach this card and its equipped cards to that monster as material. This is treated as XYZ summon. So, as long as I sit there, as long as you put an equipped card on here, this can also special summon into an XYZ monster. And this is a good card because this helps you get your Doomz spell cards. Like I said, it has to be set so they can't Ash Blossom this. And I feel like Doomz can play through hand traps. I really do. We can play through Maxi. We can play through Mocharmy. If we have the right cards in our hand, we can play through Joel and Lockbird. Like I said, this allows us to set the spell. So we don't have to worry about it. We get Joel and Lock. We can set our spell trap card from the deck to the fields, which is actually comes in handy. So like I said, we can play through a lot of hand traps, which makes it easy and stuff like that, which is really good. So it doesn't matter if this card normal or special summon or destroyed by card effect. If it's one of those three, we can still set the trap card from our deck and everything else. So this is make sure we guaranteed to at least we can set our Doomz spell and trap card from our deck. So this is actually a really good card. You definitely want to run 3 of these because this is definitely a good way to sit there and get your Doomz spell card, your equip spell, and everything else like that. All right, so this is the other boss monster. Well, not boss monster, other monster. If this card normal or special summon or destroyed by card effect, you can add one Doomz monster from your deck to your hand, except Doomz. While this card is equipped, equipped card, same thing as the last one. You can special summon one win XYZ monster from your extra deck with the same rank as this card level. And if you do attach the card, is equipped card to that monster material, this is treated as XYZ summon. So at the end of the day, this is the same thing. Both have the same effect. If we put an equipped card to one of these monsters, we can go into XYZ summon. So we have ways to go into our level 4 XYZ monsters. That's the most important part is that we can still go into it. So once we get into it, you understand we can play through hand trap. We can play through interruptions because we have ways to sit there and add cards to our hand and stuff like that. This card is, you honestly want to sit there and use this card first in order to make sure you get your boss monster, your key monster this before if you think they have Joel and Lockbird, you definitely want to use this first. Add this to your hand, and then if you had destroyed this, then this allows you to set your spell and track card, which comes in handy and everything else. So, like I said, we can play through Interruption, we can play through Imperm, we can play through Ash Blossom, we can play through Maxi, we can play through Mocharmy, because like I said, along with normal summon or special summon or destroy, like I said, we can destroy this card in our hand and still add what we need. So, like I said, we can still play through hand traps and everything else. Also, if they do use Imperm, if they do use Effect Veiler and everything else, you know, we can sit there and equip it with a monster, and we can go into our XYZ monster will allow us still to add a Doomz card from our deck to our hand. So at the end of the day, we still have ways to access our cards. Like I said, same thing, Power Patient Doomz. If this card is destroyed, we can add a Doomz card from our deck to our hand. This card, normal summon, special summon, or destroyed by card effect, we can set a Doomz spell trap from our deck. If this card destroyed, normal summon, special summon, destroyed by card effect, we can add a Doomz monster. So like I said, we have ways to get our cards in our hands, set on the field, or add a Doomz monster. So we're good. We can play through interruption. That's one thing about Doomz I really like, is that we can play through these interruptions and everything else. So which actually comes in handy, which is very clutch and everything else. So this is our boss monster, normal effect boss monster, not a big boss monster, but this is our key card. You can target one Doomz card you control. Doesn't matter if it's monster. It can be a spell, trap, monster, doesn't matter. You can target one Doomz card you control, destroy it. And if you do special summon this card from your hand, then you can equip one equip spell from your deck to this card. While this card is equipped with an equip spell, quick effect, you can special summon one win machine XYZ monster from your extra deck with the same rank as this card's level. And if you do, attach this card and its equipped card to that monster as material. This is treated as XYZ summon. So basically, this is what I'm talking about. Let's say if our opponent used Max C, Like I normal summon this, and let's say the like probably doing a standby phase. They play Max C, they play Mo Charmy. Like, okay, cool. I can normal summon this. I can sit there, add this to my hand. I can destroy this, special summon this, and they literally won't sit there and draw any cards from Mo Charmy. They draw one card from Max C, which is fine. I'd rather them draw one, and then I can just end my turn because this is a quick effect that I can go into XYZ summon during my opponent's turn. So I can play through Max C, I can play through Mo Charmy. Like, oh, we play Max C, that's cool. I can normal summon this, add this to my hand. I can destroy this, special summon this. They draw one card. I can equip a spell to it, and then that's like end my turn. And then during their turn, I can sit there and go to my XYZ. I can special summon to my XYZ machine monster. So, like I said, you can play through hand traps. You can play through Axie. You can play through Mo Charmy and stuff like that. So you're definitely good. Like I said, a lot of people don't run the what's the card? Is it? Yeah, a lot of people don't run a Perulia. You know, each time your opponent normal summon special monster from hand. A lot of people don't play this anymore. They always just play Mo Charmy full loss. So basically, they use this against me. Like it's pretty much useless against Doomz because we can do it. We can XYZ summon during your turn, or if we really desperate, sometimes we probably do have to Doomz victorious. But at the same time, we only going to special summon one time, so we're still good at the end of the day, regardless if they play full loss, they only gonna draw one card. If they play Max C, we're only gonna draw one card. That's it. So then we have the new card that's coming that Master Duel. Hopefully next week will be Geppetto the submachine. That's Shay. I don't know how to pronounce that name. I'll just say Power Patron. So this is the new card. This is gonna be ultra rare. It's a pendulum monster. So we're gonna read the pendulum. We're gonna read the first effect as always. You can this card is always treated as a Doomz card, so you can add it to your hand. Like I said, when the card, which one is it? Yeah, when this Power Page Noon gets destroyed, and they do, like you can add one Doomz card from your deck to your hand. This is treated as a Doomz, which comes in handy. You can add one Doomz monster from your deck to your hand, which is this. So we have ways to add this. We got ways to add it with this. We got ways to add it with this. So we got two ways to add this card. All right. This effect is you can banish the top three cards of your deck face down, which I really hate. I always hate banning cards from my deck face down. I hate it so much. Like I just don't like that because you usually banish cards that you need and everything else. So I really don't like banishing cards from my deck. Especially that's why I never play what's that card? Pot of banish three random face down. Yeah, I never played Pot of Strategy because you just ban them three like random face down cards from your extra deck, which sucks because you never know what card you're gonna banish. You may banish a key card. And plus this one, a lot of people like Sky Striker play this. Banish 10 cards from the top of your deck face down. Like that's not worth it. Like drawing two cards because like you anticipating that I could banish 10 cards, set up a good board and won't get broken. But then if they break your board, then in order for you to regroup, then you can't because you banish the key cards that you need. So that's what I'm saying. It just to me, honestly, I just hate banishing cards face down from extra deck because I feel like you may banish a key card for you to bounce back just in case your board gets broken or whatever the case may be. So I definitely don't like Pot of Desires. I don't like anything that banishes card face down. It's too much of a big risk for me, but still. But anyway, you can banish the top three cards of your deck face down. Destroy this card. This is an effect on the field, not a pendulum effect. And if you do, special summon one Jupiter Power Patron Destruction from your extra deck. This is treated as an XYZ summon. Then you can attach one card from your hand to it. If this card is added to your extra deck face up, you can add one Power Patron or Doomz spell trap from your deck to your hand. You can only use the effect once. So basically, the normal summon this or special summon it, destroy it, and allow me some of my big boss monster, Jupiter, the Power Patron Destruction, and everything else. So this is like a quick way for you to sit there and summon your big boss monster out. That's basically what it is. So pendulum effect is during the main phase, you can destroy this card and one Power Patron or Doomz monster in your hand or face up on the field. Then you can destroy one card on the field. So it's non-target destruction, which is good. Like I said, you can sit there and like, oh, my opponent has like what's a deck right now, top tier deck that really uses like rely on spell and trap cards. Let's say Red Dragon Archfiend, since Red Dragon is about to come out next week. Let's say let's say they had Crimson Guy on the field. And I'm like, okay, because everybody knows like when a Red Dragon Archfiend clears an attack or whatever the case may be, I can sit there and use this to put this in my pendulum zone, destroy a Doomz monster, and sit there and destroy Crimson Gaia. And then also remember, if my Doomz monster gets destroyed, I can add a Doomz card for my deck. So also the standard and the searcher. So I can sit there play this. Let's say I destroy my Power Patron Doomz monster. I destroy the continuous spell Crimson Gaia. Once it's destroyed, I can add another Doomz card from my deck to my hand. So I can add this to my hand, normal summon it, add this to my hand, or I can normal summon this and add a Doomz spell and trap from my hand. So like I said, you have ways to get your Doomz cards to your hand. You have multiple ways to get it to your hand. Also, like I said, it just really comes down to your hand drop, but you have multiple ways to sit there and get it. And this is why I say this is ultra rare. Like, honestly, it helps you summon out your big boss monster, that's for sure. Also allows you to sit there and destroy a card on the field and add a sit there power and add a Doomz card from your deck to your hand. Because you're going to destroy this, you can destroy this, you can destroy this. Any one of these 3 monsters you destroy, you're going to add a Doomz card from your deck to your hand. So like I said, it's an extender and everything else. This is why I say this is a good clutch card and everything else. Also, you can also use Power Patron Doomz. If you have this on the field and you have Power Patron Doomz, you can sit there, use it to get Jupiter Power Patron Destruction on the field as well. So you have multiple ways to bring out your boss monster. This helps bring out your boss monster, and this helps brings out your boss monster when you equip it with this. So like I said, you got multiple ways to do it. So you can see now how we play Doomz. Doomz is all about destruction. It's all about adding cards from your deck to your hand and everything else. You can play through Maxi. You can play through Mo Charmy. You can play through Jordan Lockbird if you have the right cards, whatever the case may be. Because like I said, this sets your spell and trap cards from your deck to your hand, from your deck, set it to the field. You can normal summon this, add this to your hand. They draw Lockbird you. Okay, cool. I can destroy this, to special summon this, and then I can use an equip spell, equip it to this, and then during your turn, I can go into my XYZ Doomz destroys monster and everything else. So we can play through interruptions. They sit there and say, oh, and let's say I summon this, and they imperm or if like imperm, or they sit there and use infinite permanents or effect veiler. Okay, cool. I can sit there and put this in my pendulum zone. I can destroy this card, and then once this card destroyed, I can sit there and add a Doomz card from my deck to my hand. So it's just a lot of things you can do, honestly, with Doomz. You can still have ways to make plays and everything else. You can play through Ash Blossom, you can bait it out and everything else. I say we just have ways to do it. So those are the monsters. That's what they do, and everything else. They all clutch cards from Doomz. They all help you get your Doomz spell and trap cards to your hand, which is definitely rare, which is definitely good, and everything else. So, like I said, this is definitely, hopefully, this is coming next week because this is a key card for Doomz. It's the same thing as honestly, like Elf Note and everything else. Same thing as Archmage. These cards help you sit there and especially some of your boss monster and everything else, and they all have their own effect. Like I said, this is going to be F Note, but we're going to learn this, and we're going to learn this Wednesday. You can destroy this card if you do draw 2 cards. This help you draw 2 cards and everything else. What's this card do? If this is you can negate a monster effect activated by your opponent in response to activation of Power Patron Archmage monster. So like I said, they all have their special effects. This is why I said they all going to be ultra rare. Like I said, Doomz run 3 of these. Elf Note probably runs like 1 or 2, and Archmage run 3 of these. So these are always the big boss monsters coming next week when the Power Patron cards show up. So now we know what the monster does. We'll go over this last because this is your ace monster. But we all see that. So now we go over the spell card. This is definitely a good spell card. Doomz Raiders. During your main phase, you can destroy 1 other Doomz card in your hand or face up on the field. Then add to your hand or special summon 1 Doomz monster from your deck. Also, you cannot special summon from the extra deck for the rest of the turn except XYZ monsters. If this card is destroyed by card effect, you can target 1 face-up monster on the field, destroy it. So basically, like I said, if they use Jordan Lockbird, you add this to your hand, you can play it, and then you can special summon the fuck? Then you can special summon Doomz destroy if you wanted to, and everything else. Like I said, once this card is what it say? If you do special summon this card from your hand, if not special summon the card, but if you have the quit spell, you'll be fine. If your opponent's playing Radiant Typhoon, okay, or if they're playing like Ghost Bell and you play this, activate and destroy it, I can destroy 1 monster on the field. So basically, at the same time, they can destroy this spell card, and I can destroy 1 that face-up monsters on the field at the end of the day. So it actually is a searcher, special summon, and if my opponent, or if I destroy myself, I can still destroy 1 card my opponent controls. Target 1 face-up monster my opponent controls, destroy it. So honestly, at the end of the day, I definitely feel like this is the Ash Blossom bait. Because like I said, especially if you go second, you can play this, activate it. If they Ash Blossom you, that's cool. Then you can sit there and play like Power Patron card. You can put this in Pendulum Zone. You can destroy this card, destroy a face-up monster your opponent controls, and then you can sit there and And then you can destroy one card on the field, only use anything else, so you can destroy cards. So you have ways to destroy your opponent's monsters on the field or cards on the field. Like I said, you can destroy any card on the field with this. You also can destroy one monster face-up monster your opponent controls. That's basically what Doomz is all about, just destroying your opponent cards and everything else, destroying themselves so they can sit there and add more Doomz cards to your deck to your hand. So then we got the equip spell, Doomz command. Once per turn, once per turn, this is the equip spell, which is a key equip spell card. Once per turn, during the standby phase, inflict 500 points of damage to the controller of the equipped monster, a Doomz monster equipped with this card, or a Wind Machine XYZ monster that has this card as a material, gains the following effects. Your opponent cannot target this card with card effects, so they can't target our monsters. Once per turn, quick effect, you can activate this effect. You can destroy one other face-up card you control. Also, for the rest of this turn, this card gains attack equal to its own level / rank times 100, can attack directly, and if it battled, it is destroyed at the end of the damage step. So this is the quick spell that you want to add when you special summon this, because when this card is special summon, you can equip one quick spell from your deck to this card. So basically, if I special summon this, I equip it with this, my opponent can't imperm when I activate its quick effect to special summon one win XYZ monster from the extra deck. So they can't use infinite permanents, they can't use effect Veiler, and everything goes like Draco Tail, because Draco Tail cards activate by targeting, right? So they look at the track card, the Thalion said to say you can target monsters on the field or graveyard. They can't target with a Thalion. And then the track card, you can target one attack position monster, can't target. Target one monster, no, can't target. And it also is equipped with it. So this actually, they can't sit there and destroy it because they're gonna be equipped with the XYZ monster when I go into it. But like I said, they can't target my cards and everything else. So basically, Draco Tail is gonna struggle, like, oh, I can't target it, so I can't destroy it and everything else at the end of the day. So that's why I'm saying this is a key. This is your clutch card that you need always to equip. Always equip it to Doomz Desher. Always equip it to your XYZ monsters because your opponent can't target it, which actually helps them out. Also, you can sit there and destroy one other face-up card control, increase its attack, and it can attack directly this turn, which we'll get into because this is what you want to use it for at the end of the day. But still, like I said, this card and this card is your main combo. Your opponent can't target. You can sit there, quick effect, go into your XYZ monster, and your opponent still can't target it at the end of the day. Even if you go into the XYZ monster, you still have the effect. Your opponent cannot target this card effects. So like I said, this is your key clutch equip spell. You always want 3 of these in your deck. So then a new equip spell that's probably coming next week, because like I said, Doomz has 2 cards left before until we get the whole set. Archmage already has all his cards anyway at the end of the day. Archmage, we have all the cards for Archmage. Archmage, except this one. This is a new card as well. This is new, so it's gonna be a while until we get this one. But Archmage, beside this one, they already have all their cards. So Archmage is beside also this one. They have all their cards, so they good. Elf Note, on the other hand, Elf Note definitely missing 2 cards. They're missing this trap card, which I don't know if it's gonna come out next week. It'll be interesting to see. And they also missing Elf Note June Prize. So they're missing 2 cards as well. So it'd be interesting to see if we get the full support for Elf Note next week as well. And we'll sit there and see if we're going to get the full support for Doomz, because Doomz missing 2 cards, Elf Note's missing 2 cards. So we'll just have to wait and see how they handle Elf Note and Doomz. But I definitely expect Doomz to sit there and get the other equip spell and also the other XYZ monster. That's what I expect. Anyway, but this is the other new equip spell that's coming out hopefully next week, is on Doomz Command. The first time the equipped monster will be destroyed by battle, each turn it's not destroyed. You can only use each of the following effects of Doomz Command once per turn. During your main phase, you can destroy the equipped monster, and if you do, special summon one Doomz monster in defense position, except the destroyed monster from your hand, graveyard, or banishment. If this card is in graveyard, you can target one face-up monster you control, equip it with this card, then take damage equal to the equipped monster level rank times 100. So there's 2 ways you can use this. One, you set there and say it doesn't have to be your monster. Along it said you can use the following effect once per turn during the main phase. You can destroy the equipped monster, and if you do special on one Doomz monster, if the first time the equipped monster will be destroyed by battle, each turn is not destroyed. It doesn't mean you can equip any monster you want on the field. So if my opponent has have Elf Note Lucia on the field, I can equip it with this. I can destroy her monster. This goes to the graveyard. Then I can sit there, special summon one Doomsday monster in defense position, except to destroy monster. So I want special summon this. I can special summon a Doomsday monster from my hand, graveyard, or banishment. So, like I said, at the end of the day, I can destroy Europe. You can destroy the opponent's monster and special summon a Doomsday monster from your hand, graveyard, or banishment. And also, you can sit there and use the card. If this card is in your graveyard, you can target one face-up monster you control. So I can destroy their monster. I can special summon this. Then I can sit there and take this from a graveyard and equip it to this. And then I can sit there and go into my Doomsday HSR if I want to. This is a clutch card. This is a really, really good card for Doomsday. Because I can sit there, and once again, I told you, it's all about destruction. I can equip this to my opponent's monster, destroy it, and then I can sit there and special summon this one, and then I can take this from my graveyard and equip it to this one. And if this got a equip card, then I can sit there and go into my XYZ monster, which is this one. So like I said, this is a really, really, really good card. Honestly, it's a really good equip spell. I feel like this is what Doomsday needed because there's not a lot of good equip spells in the game right now. So definitely, Doomsday definitely needed this. This is a really, really good card. I can destroy my opponent's monster, and I can sit there and equip it from the graveyard to my monster and everything else. So basically, I got two good effects at the end of the day. So when you want to use this, you definitely need this. So if your opponent has like a honestly, at the end of the day, what's the top deck right now? Like Kill Tune. So basically, they have like Kill Tune or whatever the case may be. Like I said, and you can force out this effect. If they had Kill Tune RS on the field, they probably will. Or you can sit there like if they had Kill Tune B2B on the field, I can use it to equip it to it, destroy it. Then I can sit there and add the equip spell to my monster when I special summon from my hand, graveyard, or banishment and stuff like that. So like I said, you have ways to destroy your opponent's monster, special summon a monster, and then equip it with this monster. So like I said, this actually comes in handy. And like I said, this is a really good card, whatever the case may be. I really like this equip spell. It's a really good equip spell. All right, anyway, the next card is Doomsday Change, which I actually have. I still got my stool up? Yeah, I do. Okay. Where you at, Doomsday? Oh, no. Hopefully everybody has the Doomsday cards. And I don't know if they're going to release Doomsday as their own pack or not, or whatever the case may be. So we just have to wait and see. Yeah, here we go. Like I said, I got all of the Doomsday cards, so I'm ready for Doomsday to come. I was happy I got this in Royal. You know, I definitely want the boss monster in Royal and stuff like that. Or I wouldn't mind that in Royal, or I definitely wouldn't mind having this in Royal. But definitely, I was like, yes, I had to get this in Royal in case may be. So anyway, Doomsday Change. Destroy one Doomsday card in your hand, deck, or face-up field, except Doomsday Change. If this card is destroyed by card effect, you can add one Doomsday card from your graveyard to your hand, except Doomsday Change. Then you can special summon one Doomsday monster from your hand. So basically, so at the end of the day, let's say, for example, because this is a clutch card, you definitely got to run 3 of these. So let's say, for example, I normal summon this. And they use infinite permanents, they use effect Veiler, and negate its effect. Like, okay, cool. Then I sit there and say, or if you want to use this, let's say, for example, I use this and they sit there and Ash Blossom me when I try to add a Doomsday monster from my deck to my hand. They use Ash Blossom. Okay, cool. At the end of the day, I can do Doomsday Change. I can play Doomsday Change. You can destroy one Doomsday card in hand, deck, or face up on the field, whatever case may be. So at the end of the day, if I want to, I could destroy this card from my deck, and I can set one Doomsday spell, whatever case may be. I can set this one. Do your main phase. You can destroy one other Doomsday card in your hand or face up on the field, then add to your hand or special on one Doomsday monster from your deck. So that's ways I can get it. Like I said, we can play through interruptions if we want to. So if we wanted to, if I infinite permanents this, I can like, okay, so you infinite permanents, you effect Veiler. Okay, fine. I'll play Doomsday Change. I can destroy this, which allows me to add this to my hand. Then I can destroy this, and I can equip it with this spell. So basically, like I said, this card is an extender. This card helps you get through like most of all your cards. Like if they infinite permanents or Ash Blossom you, like, oh, okay, I'll stop your combo. No, you didn't, because I can play Doomsday Change. It just depends on the situation that you're in. If you have this on the field and they Ash Blossom you or infinite permanents, like, okay, cool. Play Doomsday Change. You can destroy this. And remember, when this is destroyed, I can set a spell from my deck to the field. So I can set Doomsday Raiders. activate Doomz Raiders. I can destroy another Doomz card in my hand, and I can add this to my hand because this is what this card effect was going to do. So it's actually the extender more than anything else. Then I can destroy this, special summon this, activate this, and then I can end my turn, or what the case may be. Or I can destroy Power Patron Doomz because, like I said, if this card destroyed, you can add one Doomz card from your deck to your hand. So at the end of the day, if I normal summon this, they Ash Blossom me, like, okay, I play Doomz Change. I can destroy Power Patron Doomz. Then I can add this to my hand because that's what I was trying to do with this, but you Ash Blossom me. Then I can activate this effect and still go. So this is definitely an extender, and you definitely need to run 3 of these. Like I said, that's the good thing about Doomz is that you have so many ways to play through hand traps. You literally have ways. They can't, it's like, it's going to take a lot of hand traps to stop you because you have so many different angles and ways to sit there and get the cards you need. Like I said, you stop me from getting this. When I summon this, okay, cool. I'll sit there and play Doomz Change. I can destroy Power Patron Doomz. Doomz activates effect. It allows me to add this to my hand, which I'm going to do with this. Destroy it, special summon it, and go into this. Then my combo is complete. Or if I special summon this and you stop me from adding a quick spell, like, okay, cool. You infinite perms me, FA Veiler, okay. Doomz Change, I can destroy this. I can add my quick spell. I can add Doomz Raiders to my head. And like, it's just so many ways you can still add a card to your hand. So your opponent can't sit there and stop you, honestly, from getting the cards you need. That's what Doomz does. Doomz still have ways for you to sit there and get the cards from your deck. Whatever monster you need, Doomz is going to find a way to get it to you. That's basically what it's about. It's just like Memento more than anything else. Memento like different, but Memento's always like destroying your cards and still special summon everything else. But like I said, Doomz is more like destroy my card, but I still have ways to get cards from my deck to my hand. So one thing about Doomz that people need to remember when you get this, hopefully it comes out next week. When you get Doomz and you play it, always remember, at the end of the day, you always have ways to get cards you need. Your opponent really gonna have a hard time stopping you from getting everything that you need. You don't have to worry about Nib because you don't special summon and normal summon a lot. You don't have to worry about Maxi because you don't special summon and normal summon a lot. You don't have to worry about more Charming Fool Loss because you don't special summon a lot from your extra deck. Only time you have to do it if you go into your XYZ monster, but that's like only one time. That's it. And then you can end your turn and then go into your opponent's turn. Because like I said, you're just trying to get this on the field, equip for quick spell, and you can activate as a quick effect, and you can go into this during your opponent's turn. They can't target it. They can't target your monster. They can't effect Veiler it. They can't end permanent. They can't sit there. Also, once we talk about this, also, they can't, this card can't be destroyed by battle or card effects for the first time. So at the same time, like I said, it's just, Doomz is such a clutch deck, and that's why I love it. It's just so many ways to get the cards you need and everything else. Destroy your opponent's cards and everything else. Use the Pendulum Monster to destroy your opponent's card. If this card destroyed, I can destroy one face-up card my opponent controls. I can equip your monster with this card, destroy it, and then I can equip it back to my monster. Like I said, if this comes with a quick card, allows me XYZ summon and still do an extender. Like I said, it's just a variety of ways and things you can do with Doomz to get the cards you need. Like, they really gonna have a hard time stopping you. You can play through Joel and Lockbird, you can play through Ash, you can play through Imperm, you can play through Veiler. You literally can just, like, you're really not worried about banishment because none of these cards, they have to go to the graveyard. All they have to do is be destroyed. That's it. And that's all you have to do at the end of the day. That's what it's all about, honestly, at the end of the day. It's just find ways to sit there and destroy your cards and still continue your combo and everything else. Actually, which is actually funny, I don't like to copy other people's deck and stuff like that. But if you honestly look up Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Meta, a lot of Doomz people, they play Dimension Shifter. Because like I said, you don't have to worry about none of these card effects. It's like you have to go to the graveyard. It's not like that at the end of the day. You can destroy this and can get banished and it still activates effect. So you can honestly play Dimension Shifter with Doomz because none of them have to go to the graveyard and activates effect. Just like Ash Blossom. Which one was it? Like, I think Ash Blossom, like, got discard to the graveyard. Like I said, they have to include, you can disconnect it. Nah, oh, which one was it? It was a card I can't remember. Something that said have to go to the graveyard. Like, it's a hand trap that they have to get discarded to the graveyard. Yeah, like Effect Veiler. You can send this card from your hand to the graveyard, then target one effect monster. So if it's like, if they play Dimension Shifter and they play an Effect Veiler, then Effect Veiler won't work because they have to go to the graveyard. So you still can't do this. But if I destroy Doomz If I destroy any of my Doomz monster like these three, their effect still pops off because it doesn't have to go to a graveyard. As long as it's destroyed, that's all that matters. So that's why I say Doomz is such a really good deck. You can play through hand traps, you can play through interruptions. You can honestly do good. You can honestly go second with this deck because, like I said, you can honestly play through like probably like 4 or 3 interruptions and still be able to do what you got to do. You can force out interruptions. And my opponent has Baron de Fleur. What is it? Baron de Fleur. I cannot. There we go. If my opponent has Baron de Fleur on the field, like if they play F note, like, oh, I summon Baron de Fleur. Okay, guess what? Okay, I'm gonna equip Baron de Fleur with this. They're gonna have to negate it because they know if I can destroy that monster. So I force out Baron de Fleur effect to negation. Okay, I'm cool. Then I can sit there and go to what else I gotta go into because that's what it does. Like Doomz, honestly, at the end of the day, just forces out interruption and plays through interruption, play through hand traps and everything else. All right, so we honestly also the trap card, which is a Droll and Lock Bird. Target one Doomz XYZ monster you control. So this only works if you have a Doomz XYZ monster on the field. Equip this card with it to following effect. Cards cannot be added from the main deck to your opponent's hand except by drawing them. So that's actually good. So basically, this is just a Droll and Lock Bird. So basically, we got 3 Droll and Lock Birds, honestly, except one's a continuous trap. But this just like once per turn. So we had 2 Droll and Lock. We had 3. We got one of these at 2 plus this. We got 3 Droll and Lock Birds in our deck. This actually comes in handy. Because like I said, you can XYZ summon during your opponent's turn, and then you can equip it with this trap card. Your opponent can add any more cards from the deck to their hand. Also, if this card destroyed by card effect, you can target one face-up monster on the field, equip one Doomz monster with it from your deck to its equip spell. So like I said, if you want to, you can equip it with another equip spell, this, like in any case. It doesn't have to be a Doomz equip spell also. So we looking at equip spells. Like I said, there's not too many good equip spells, honestly. I'm not even gonna lie. There's not really a lot of equip spells. Now, I don't know when this is gonna come out, but this is something that's after Doomz Power Patron comes out. This is something that could definitely I want to say probably it depends on how Konami does this, but this Orichalco Sword of Sealing, this is something that should come out probably really soon. It should come out either in September or October. This is the next card that's gonna come after Power Patron comes out. So it's just a heads up letting people know. Orichalco Sword of Sealing is coming out probably in September, October. It depends on how Konami want to release it. But the next card that should be coming out is Orichalco Sword of Sealing. So this card is coming to Master Duel probably like September or October. It just depends on when they want to release it. So definitely be on the lookout. But this card will definitely come in handy for Doomz. Once per turn, quick effect, you can send one card from your hand to the graveyard, target one face-up card on the field, destroy that target. So basically, if they destroy my trap card and Orichalco Sword of Sealing comes out, then guess what? I can equip it with this. And at the same time, I can activate its effect. Once per turn, you can send one card from and destroy another card. So that's actually a good combo that we can pull off. But we just have to wait till it comes to Master Duel. Other than that, like I said, it's not really any other good equip spell that can stop your opponent from doing anything. I know a lot of people play if I'm honestly looking at it, I'm just looking at all the equip spell. Well, I can go to Master Duel and see all the equip spells that's in there. Let me see here. Let me see. Like I said, Seal Orichalco's coming. We'll definitely have to deck out. We'll definitely help Doomz out. So we're looking at equip spells that are now that what could we add to our what could we equip our Doomz monster in case our trap card gets destroyed? So there's really not too many other equip spells in here that can be like, oh, okay, that's like you definitely need this, definitely need whatever the case may be. Because I don't see anything interesting that can honestly benefit us at the end of the day to stop our opponent, or whatever the case may be. If an attack is declared involved in equip monster, place one spell count on this card. Equip monster gains 500 attack different each spell count on this card. If the equip monster will be destroyed by battle card effect, you can remove one spell counter from the field instead. This is something interesting. You know, I swear, I wish they did the Guardian cards. I wish the Guardian card got a retrain. I really do. I wish, like, I just saw the video of Raphael versus Yugioh. I wish Guardian cards literally had a retrain, because Guardian cards are so cool. It's just that I feel like they just need a retrain and need better support. There's really nothing else equip spell wise that you honestly can sit there and equip it with. You can equip it with United We Stand. That's such a fucking useless card. Like I said, there's really nothing else. An XYZ monster equipped with this card gains effect cannot be destroyed by battle. Or we could play with this. Reincarnation Unveiling Male cannot be destroyed by battle. Okay, once per turn, this card battle this turn. Quick effect, you return one card equipped to this card to the hand immediately after this card. X result XYZ. Oh, this is something, so that doesn't matter. So yeah, it just stops it from being destroyed or whatever the case may be. So I mean that's actually interesting, but still doesn't help out. Like I said, there's not too many good equip spells that you can add to from your deck to it that just like helps it out. Honestly, at the end of the day, when you think about it. So that's why I'm saying like Scylla Ori Calcos will actually come in handy at the end of the day. A lot of people run this. A launch card, you control a monster equipped to card. Your opponent cannot use the effect of spell trap or effect monster that targets one monster except the equipped monster. Now it can't target it. So that's something a lot of people use as well when it comes to Doomz. Um, you can't use Mechanico cards, which is irritating. Like I said, a lot of people use the bamboo cards and stuff like that, but like during battle, like that really doesn't come in handy. Um, like I said, it's not really too many quick spells besides the one you have that you really want to equip it to. Because these are all the quick spells, honestly, in Master Duel that we're gonna have when the new Doomz cards come out. So we really don't have too many. I mean, you could play like Mirror Shield, but like, what the fuck is that? Or Vicious Claws. If the equipped monster will be destroyed by battle, return this card to the hand instead, then destroy one monster except the one that battled the equipped monster. Oh, that's actually something, whatever the case may be. Vicious Claws. If the equipped monster will be destroyed by battle, return the card to your hand instead, then destroy one monster except the one that battled the equipped monster. And if you do, inflict 100 points to your then special one evil token, level 7 to your opponent's field. During this turn, the card return to hand, by where the case may be. So this destroy one face-up card. So yeah, like I said, it's not any other good equip spell that you can sit there and use the trap card for, unless you just want to equip it with Doomz, this card, or equip it with this. Like I said, when Oracle Seal or Sword of Sealing comes to Master Duel, then this will definitely be a good card that I can put in this deck and use it. So like I said, I can send one random card from opponent hand to the graveyard, send one card from your hand to the graveyard, and target one face-up card and field destroy it. That would definitely come in handy. So when we look at equip spell cards, probably need to wait till Oracle Sword of Sealing comes. So that's just how I feel. But like I said, the trap card is good. It's a Joel and Lockbird card, which is actually really nice. Sorry, I had to sneeze. All right, so that's all the spell and trap cards for Doomz. So we went through it all. Like I said, this is new, and these are the two cards I expect to come out next week as well. So anyway, then we have this. I don't know if this is gonna come out next week or not. This is a one card starter for all Doomz, Archmage, and F Note. If you control an Archmage, Doomz, or F Note card, you can special summon one meteor superior from your hand or deck. Your opponent can activate cards or effects when that monster is special summoned. You can banish the card from your graveyard, then target one fusion, synchro, XYZ monster in your graveyard, special summon it to your zone, and link monster points to. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get this. I don't think we're gonna get this because we need a link monster. Let me see. Hey, I don't think we're gonna get it. Because we don't have the link monster, right? Like I said, special summon to zone link monster come to. And the power patron cards are the one. Yeah, if we're gonna get that, then we have to get this. And I think we're not gonna get this as well. So I don't think we're gonna get this card. When we get the link monster, then that's when we get this card. But until then, I feel like these two go hand in hand. So I don't think we're gonna get this because I highly doubt that we're gonna get Purification Power Patron monster. Cause like I said, if that's the case, then they might well give us this, but they're not going to. So I don't know. I really don't think we'll get Purification Power Patron Link monster. So if that's the case, I don't know if this is gonna be good or not because it's just like you're only gonna use the first effect. Because the second effect is pretty much useless at the end of the day because a link monster points to like you don't like XYZ, like this locks you into XYZ. Archmage locks you into fusion. F-No locks you into synchro. So honestly, at the end of the day, this doesn't help you at all. You're not gonna have a link monster unless you like I don't know. I don't think we're gonna get theorized past. I don't think we're gonna get this. When we get this, that's when I feel like we'll use that magic card. But until then, I don't think we're gonna get it. I don't think we're gonna get that spell card because we need this link monster, and then there's a whole bunch of stuff that I highly doubt we're gonna get. So we're not gonna worry about that spell card because I highly doubt we're gonna get it. So then this is the new cards for Power Patron. The fuck, I ain't taking a break. This is a new card for Power Patron, which would be this one, which I do expect us to get. You can send one Power Patron monster. Oh, did I even go over Medius to Pure? Medius to Pure is something. I want to say the one thing about Medius to Pure. Medius to Pure is only good in Archmage. I don't think. I mean, it's a good card, but Archmage runs like multiple Medius to Pure because they have cards for it. Like this one, Archmage Venom's Assault. When the card activated, you can add one Medius to Pure from your deck to your hand. So Archmage depends on Medius to Pure because that's what they use to go into this Archmage Victorious. So Doomz and F Note really doesn't care too much about Medius to Pure. We really don't. So when you think about Medius to Pure, I will literally sit there and say, you only gonna need one of these in F and Doomz, especially F Note and everything else. So there's no point in like running more than 1 and 2 because Medius to Pure definitely help you summon your Power Patron Doomz, and then Power Patron Doomz equips the Medius to Pure, then it goes into our level 4 XYZ monster. But like I said, these can also go into our level 4 XYZ monster. So we actually don't need Medius to Pure. Medius to Pure is a good card that bait out Ash Blossom or Effect Veiler. That's the only reason I will use Medius to Pure is to bait out a hand trap. But then, like I said, you need to find a way to special summon instead of normal summon, taking up your normal summon, because you want to normal summon these two monsters. You don't want to normal summon Medius to Pure. So you want to definitely use your normal summon for these two cards. Medius to Pure should be a card that you can special summon, but we have a card in our deck that actually helps us do that. But you don't want this. Honestly, truthfully, you want this in your graveyard if you're a Doomz deck. You want this in graveyard. You don't want this in your hand because you don't want to take up your normal summon. So you need to find a way to get this card in your graveyard and everything else, which we have ways to do it, honestly, at the end of the day. But anyway, like I said, we're going to look at Preobation, Power Patron, Portal, Terminus. So, and also, if you look at this card, like the monsters in the background are actually the Power Patron cards. So if you honestly look at that right there is our Doomz monster. Then also the one in the middle is which one is the one in the middle? One in the middle is Nervia. And then the one on the right is F Note monster. It's F Note Power Patron. So if you want to look at the background, it's just all three of them. Anyway, send one Power Patron monster from your deck /H deck to the graveyard. Then you can add one Dark Fairy monster from your deck to your hand. Also, you cannot declare attacks for the rest of this turn except with Power Patron monsters. At the start of the damage step, if your Power Patron monster battles an opponent monster, you can banish this card from your graveyard, banish face down that opponent's monster. So that's actually a really good card. So this is actually a really good card for Archmage, F Note, and Doomz. Because the only drawback is you can't attack. You only can attack with Power Patron monsters. That's it. That's a drawback to it. You only can attack with Power Patron monsters. So that means you only can attack with Power Patron Doomz. You only can attack with F Note Power Patron and Archmage Power Patron. Or you only can attack with your Power Monster, Jupiter Power Patron Destruction, F Note, Girona Power Patron Tuning, and then Archmage Power Patron. Actually, I'm going to add these to my deck because these cards are going to come in handy. So you can only sit there and attack. If you play this spell card, you can only attack with this one, or this one, or you can attack with your which you're not going to, Power Patron Doomz monster. So basically, at the end of the day, just know if you play this card, you better make sure it's probably like you have ways to summon out these cards if you're going to attack. If not, then everything else. But these cards come in handy because of this card, which we're gonna go over later. So I just want to get through the rest of this, then we'll go this because this is our boss monster, which is crazy. But yeah, you can send one Power Patron monster from your deck or extra deck. So you can send this to the graveyard. You can send this to the graveyard. and you don't want to send this to the grave. It depends on which one you're playing. If you're playing Doomz like me, I'm gonna send this one or this one to the graveyard. If you playing F Note, you want to send this one or this one to the graveyard. If you play Archmage, you want to send this one or you want to send this one to the graveyard. That's basically what you want to do at the case. That's why I'm saying Archmage, Doomz, and Archmage, Doomz, F Note. They literally come down. They always want to run this card in their deck. So always remember, you can't attack with any other monster except Power Picture cards. But it's also had a good third effect. You can banish this card from the graveyard face down, then opponent's monster. So basically, if you attack with your Power Picture monster, you can banish your opponent's monster face down, which is a very good effect. At the end of the day, you definitely want to run 3. I don't know if you want to run 3 or 2 of these. I would say probably at 2. A lot of people run these at 3, but I would definitely say 2. So then, when I talk about Medius Superior, I say you need, if you're playing Doomz or F Note, you want Medius Superior in your, well, F Note, it doesn't matter because they can give up their normal summon. Doomz can't give up their normal summon. Doomz needs their normal summon, so you don't want this in your hand. You want this in your graveyard. So then, you're going to need this spell card, which you already have in Master Duel, in 3 eyes. Send 1 Medius Superior from your deck to the graveyard. Look at the top card of your opponent's deck and place it on the top or bottom of their deck. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target 1 face-up monster you control and declare 1 monster type and 1 attribute. That doesn't matter. The last effect really doesn't matter. Only the first effect does. Send 1 Medius Superior from your deck to the graveyard. Look at the top card of your opponent's deck. So, honestly, that's why I say you don't want Medius Superior in your hand. You want it in your deck. So, basically, if I want to sit there and bait out a hand trap or whatever, I'm going to sit there and send Medius Superior to the graveyard. Then also, if I have let's say I have Power Page and Doomz in my hand, I can return it to my deck, special summon this, activates effect, which allows me to special summon this. But if my opponent Imperms or Ash Blossom or whatever, that's perfectly fine. That's exactly what I wanted you to do. Because now I can use my normal summon for this one or this one. I got through your Ash, or I force them to use Imperm, or if they do use Imperm or Effect Veil on this, that's perfectly fine. Because like I said, you have a standard with Doomz change. Or if you had a quick the continuous spell, I can destroy my Doomz monster, and special I can add this to my hand, or I can destroy a Doomz card in my hand. Which one is it? I can add this to my hand, and then I can destroy my Doomz monster normal summon. Like I said, you have ways to play through hand traps and interruptions. That's basically the key detail. You have ways to play through hand traps and interruptions with Doomz. There's no excuse at the end of the day for you really not to get the cards in your hand unless you just brick really hard. Other than that, you have ways to get the cards in your hand through interruptions, Ash Blossom, Effect Veiler, Imperm, even if they Joe Lock Bird you, even if they Charmy, Maxi, it doesn't matter. You have ways to get the Doomz cards that you need in your hand. That's basically what the whole deck is about. You got ways to get the cards in your hand. So then also come down to this. So that's why I'm saying you want this in your hand and you want this in your deck. That's why I only run like 1 of these. Do you only want to run these? And you probably want to run 2 of these, honestly, because you want to send Medius Superior to the graveyard, send that monster back from your hand, and then you can sit there and like summon it, and then you can force out Ash or Imperm and stuff like that. Doomz only needs 1 of these. F Note can use 1 or 2 because, like I said, F Note's all about special summon in the main monster zone, so that really doesn't like stop you or whatever the case may be. Archmage needs Medius Superior more than Doomz and F Note, so you probably want to run more than 1, honestly. When it comes to like Medius Superior, Archmage, Doomz just need 1. F Note probably just need like 1 also or 2, depends on how they feel or how they run their deck. In case may be. So this is the new field spell that we're gonna get. Plunder Power Patron Plane, which is it's a really good card. It's also a searcher. You can reveal 1 Power Patron monster in your extra deck. So that means if I'm playing Doomz, I reveal this from my extra deck. Then you can banish face down 1 card from your hand, which sucks. Like I said, that's a drawback. You have to banish a card face down from your hand. That's why I say I hate banishing cards face down, which sucks. But this is also in the standard. Then you can add to your hand or special summon 1 monster from your deck that mentions that reveal monster's name. So basically, at the end of the day, it's you sit there and zoom Power Patron Instruction. At the end of the day, no, that's funny. You can sit there and add a Doomz monster from your deck to your hand at the end of the day because everything comes down to it. So that's basically what it do is help you add your monster to your hand. So basically, you can add the Power Patron discard to my hand. So that said, everything else. So like I said, it's just an extender in case and stuff like that. You can add to your hand or special summon one monster every day that mentions their revealed monster's name. So basically, you can special summon Power Patron Doomz, okay, or add it to your hand, or you can sit there and add this to your hand if you want to at the end of the day. Or you can add this one to your hand, which we're going to get to soon. But you can add this to your hand with the field spell. You can add this to your hand with the field spell. So that's what you do. So this extender. Special summon or add it to your hand. This it. You can only use the effect of Plunder Power Patron playing once per turn. Monsters your opponent control loses 100 attack for each banished card, which sucks. Like I said, you're going to banish a lot. I don't think we'll have a lot of banished cards, but we have to see. Your opponent cannot activate the effects of cards in the graveyard while you control Nerva the Power Patron, which is this one. Jupiter the Power Patron Destruction, which is this one. Or if you can, Girona the Power Patron Tuning, which is this one. So as long as you have one of these on the field, they can activate their effect. They can activate monsters' effect in the graveyard. So Q-Tune, if I'm going against Q-Tune and I have the field spell on and I have this on the field, yeah, they can activate Rotary. They can't, I don't care about that. They can't activate Tune Q. They can't activate this one. They can't activate any of the monsters' effect in a graveyard. As long as I have Nerva, which is easy to summon. Archmage has an easier time summoning Nerva. Then F-Note has a hard time summoning this one. It just takes more work to do it. Doomz, this is more work to summon this one as well. Of all three of them, Nerva is the easiest one to summon. Nerva is the easiest one to summon from Archmage. That's why I'm saying the field spell mostly going to be beneficial to Archmage, but Doomz and F-Note can still use it. But when you talk about their effect, this is probably the easiest one to summon of all three of them, which is really irritating. But anyway, the field spell is really, I keep clicking on it. The field spell is really good also. Stop your opponent from activating monsters of cards in the graveyard. So then we look at this one. This is your ace monster. This is like Oricalc. Which one is it? Ori. So you remember I want to say Darts when he was doing Kaiba and Yugi and he summoned Oricalco Suneros and he said, "Oh yeah, it's indestructible, whatever." And they finally destroy it. And then he was like, "Oh yeah, you think that's my boss monster?" It's not. It's actually this one, Divine Serpent. That's basically what this is. So if I summon this one and my opponent destroys it, they're like, "Okay, I destroyed your boss monster." I'm like, "Yeah, that's what you think." Because now I can summon this one, Unstopping Unity, and stuff like that. So you think this is your last resort card. It's not easy to summon, that's for damn sure. But this is where this comes in handy. So basically, I ain't gonna try to pronounce the name. So basically, this is your key card. This is your clutch ace card in a whole. Whenever you're a monster, whether you play Doomz, Archmage, or F-Note, this is your clutch card. Each one of the archetypes run one of these cards. I'm definitely going to run one of these cards. This is my clutch card. This is my ace card in the hole. Whenever my opponent destroys all my cards and everything, this is what I use. This comes in handy. So I'm like, okay, don't you worry. Like, I'm straight. Like, you haven't seen my big boss monster. But it's really hard to summon. But I'm sure we can find a way to meet the conditions. It's not really that hard, but it is hard, basically. But we'll see. Anyway, cannot be normal summon or set, okay? Must be special summon from your extra deck or graveyard by returning 3 monsters, 1 fusion, 1 synchro, and 1 XYZ from face-up field and or graveyard to the extra deck. 1 fusion, 1 synchro, or 1 XYZ. Now, the key thing about this is it doesn't say it has to be any Power Patron cards. It don't have to be Doomz. It doesn't have to be Archmage. It doesn't have to be F-Note. As long as you have 1 fusion, 1 synchro, and 1 XYZ in your graveyard, we can, from your face-up field and our graveyard, you can sit there, return to the extra deck, and special summon this card. So honestly, if you think about it, DDD can actually summon this card, which is actually really funny as fuck. DDD can actually really summon this card because DDD is all about getting their XYZ, fusion, and synchro monsters into the graveyard so they can summon that big boss monster, not mentioning King Arc Crisis. 4 feet, 1 fusion, 1 synchro, 1 XYZ, and 1 pendulum. That's what you need. So it's funny as heck that DDD can actually summon this card. I feel like they have an easier time summoning it because Archmage, Doomz, and F-Note are going to have a hard time summoning it because you have to sit there at least have all like 1 or 3 in a graveyard. But I I think Archmage will have an easier time doing it, honestly, at the end of the day. But anyway, so that's how you summon it at the end of the day. So it can be in your graveyard or it can be face up in your extra deck. So that's one thing. So the other effect, unaffected by monster effects, it's a power patron monster. So that means it's a tower. It's unaffected by monster effects, so no matter what. If this card is added to the extra deck face up, you can add one power patron card from your deck to your hand. You can only use the effect of this card once per turn. Also, if this card is special summon, banish face down all cards in the graveyard. So it's unaffected by monster effects. It's a beat stick. It has 5,000 attack. And when it's special summon, it banishes all cards in a graveyard face down. So basically, your opponent can negate these monster effects. And as soon as I special summon it, all cards in the graveyard get banished face down. So what cards care about being in the graveyard? Like what meta deck, honestly, when we look at it, we can sit there and look at Yugioh Meta. We can look at the tier list of Master Duel. So I say, what cards honestly care about the graveyard? So if we go against Branded, and we know how Branded feels about cards in their graveyard, honestly, at the end of the day, we're going to banish what? We're going to banish Blazing Cartesia. We're going to banish Guardian Queen Victorious. We can sit there and banish the Fallen Albaz. They send monster from the extra deck, right? We can sit there and banish this face down. We can sit there and banish this face down. Like I said, Branded definitely cares about their graveyard. So at the end of the day, like if we special summon this and we're going to get Branded, like honestly, we can sit there and banish most of Branded's favorite cards face down and stuff like that. Dude, it's a weird Branded deck. So you look at that Kill Tune. Do Kill Tune care about their cards in the graveyard? Not really. I only worry about the effects, but their effects already trigger if they go to the graveyard. So, you know, it's whatever. Radiant Typhoon. I'm pretty sure Radiant Typhoon cares about their cards in the graveyard. If we banish that Mystical Space Typhoon face down, they'll definitely come in handy more than anything else. Like I said, you banish that Mystical Space Typhoon, what are they gonna do? Their other quit spells and everything else. So yeah, I think Radiant Typhoon cares about their quit spell. They have this in the graveyard, but it depends. They have a trap card on the field and stuff like that. So they can also negate it with that also, but still. So Radiant Typhoon has a way around it. Draco Tail. Do Draco Tail care? It's unaffected by monster effects, so Draco Tail is not going to sit there and activate their monster effects. Because like I said, at the end of the day, it's unaffected by monster effects. So why would Draco Tail activate their monster effects, send the cards to the graveyard, just have Bennett face down? So they can still get destroyed by this card can still get destroyed by Super Poly. So it's not like unbeatable, but Super Poly can still like handle it. You can still use trap cards and stuff like that. So it's this list a really good card, but in reality, it's like it still gets stopped by like Imperm, you know, stuff like that, or they have a trap card or whatever the case may be. Do Yami care? No. Sky Striker care? No. I mean, there's not too many cards, honestly, because it's not a quick effect if you think about it. It's not a quick effect. It's just when this card is special summoned at the end of the day. If the card is special summoned, banish face down all cards in the graveyard. So it's not a quick effect. So they do have time to sit there and counteract it and stuff like that. But still, like if you honestly look at it, what decks actually care about monster card being banished face down? Predaplant is a card that cares about their cards being banished face down. More than anything else. So honestly, look at I think Branded, Dracotel doesn't care, Sky Striker care, Magna Warrior care. Elf Note doesn't really care because Elf Note can sit there and recover and stuff like that. Yami really doesn't care. Predaplant care. Like I said, most of the time, if you look at these decks, honestly, they already gonna have their key cards on the field. Like most of these decks really doesn't care about their monster being their graveyard being banned face down. Tillaments probably, but at the same time, like at the same time, Tillaments still have their field set up anyway at the end of the day. So if you honestly look at it, like it's very situational for this card. Even though it's unaffected by opponent monster effects and stuff like that. Like I said, if they play Super Poly, it can get Kaiju'd, Imperm. If you look at it, Forbidden Droplet. Also the new card is coming out. Forbidden Crown can sit there and deal with it, negates effects, cannot attack. stuff like that. It can't be destroyed and stuff like that. But still, my special summon is they can play Forbidden Crown, whatever the case may be. Like I said, God, I just looked at that deck. Dude, I literally just looked at that deck and I just forgot the name of it. Yeah, Radiant. Like I said, Radiant Typhoon. They got that trap card that stops you and stuff like that. The trap card, they can just whatever case may be. Shuffle all win monster control again. Once per chain, when Space Typhoon, target one face-up card, your opponent control negates effect. So like I said, they still have ways to get around it and everything else. You look at stuff like that, like I said, Imperm, Forbidden Droplet. So like I said, I still feel like it's an ace monster. But like I said, I don't know if this is going to be ultra rare or not. I really don't. I still feel like it's an ace monster for you to summon towards the end in case your monster gets destroyed. But at the same time, like you have to force your opponent to go ahead and use like their hand traps and interruptions. Then you summon this and be like, okay, I got a $5,000 beast stick monster on the field. Like, what are you going to do about it? But like I said, we still got Forbidden Crown, Droplet, stuff like that. So that's still ways. If it was unaffected by spell traps and monster effects, then that'd be really good. I think honestly that's a really good card. But at the same time, like just monster effects, like you just hope your opponent doesn't have anything face down that can just like can negate your monster effect, like Forbidden Droplet. Like I literally played what's that card? I literally played I played a Dark Magician deck. And I was playing Libromancer. I didn't want to upload it because I struggled with that. I struggled with that game. I played Libromancer. And so this card can be destroyed by battle. Cannot be destroyed by battle. Also, any damage you take, whatever case may be. So it can't be destroyed by battle. Then if you use a ritual spell, it cannot be destroyed. It cannot be destroyed. It cannot be destroyed or banished by card effects. So it can't be destroyed by battle. Can't be destroyed or banished by card effects. So it's a beast stick. So I was going against Dark Magician, right? And I was like, dude, you can't sit there and knock it out. You don't got nothing that can stop it. Just like I thought with this, it's a beast stick. It's unaffected by monster effects. So I'm good. He got this card face down, Destined Rivals. If you control Blue Eyes White Dragon or Dark Magician, negate the effects of all faces of monster your opponent currently controls. So basically, he just negated my monster like he negated Libromancer and just destroyed it. So honestly, thinking about it now, I truly feel like it's a good card, but it's definitely it can definitely be played around. It can definitely be worked around or whatever. I mean, it's a good card, like if you're in a tight situation, but it's a very good card. So I still like it. I think Doomz, I still think Elf No, Archmage, and Doomz, they all run this card because like I said, this is just a clutch card that you can honestly pull out in a grind game or something like that. But at the end of the day, it can still be played around. I still think it's your ace monster. But anyway, we still gotta read the pendulum effects. So you put this in Pendulum Zone, destroy this card. If you do special summon one Power Patron monster from your hand or graveyard. So basically you can special summon Power Patron Doomz, or if you want to summon Jupiter Power Patron, or you can summon Power Patron Tuning, or you can summon Norva Power Patron Creation. So you can definitely do that. Also, its other effect, destroy this card. Also, for the rest of this turn, Power Patron monster you control, who original level is 12, gain 5,000 attack. 5,000 attack at the end of the day. There's really no other Power Patron card that you have that's level 12 except this one. This is the only one that's level 12. You destroy cards, so return Power Patron monster you control who lose your level 12. So if you run two of these things, you can put this one in the Pendulum Zone. Then you can have this one on the field. You can make this monster have 10,000 attack points. Use the effect once per turn. It doesn't matter as long as it's a level 12. Like Power Patron monster who control level 12, it gains 5,000 attack. So you can have the card have 10,000 attack points because there's no other Power Patron card that's level 12. The rest of the monsters, they're level 10. That's level 10. That's level 10. That's level 10. There's no other way to increase your Power Patron monster level 12. Unless they're talking about, no, that's level 10. That's level 10. That's level 10. So the only one you can actually do is this one. So basically, you run two of these. You put this one in a pendulum zone, and then you have this one on the field. You can make this monster have 10,000 attack points. But like I said, you mostly people run mostly if we honestly look at it, like I said, I'm not gonna copy anybody's deck or whatever because I used to like to build my own deck. If we honestly look at it, let's see. Looking at OCG, we don't care about that. So we look at F Note. F Note runs two of these. Most they just run one, but two of them 30%. Doomz, they just run one, like I said, which is very situational. Power Patron that runs three. So you want to build a Power Patron deck, you run three. Art Mage, like I said, that's actually really crazy. They run two of them, which I can understand. Cause like I said, Art Mage summon this one a lot easier than F Note and Doomz. Like Art Mage is really the key deck that actually uses this card a lot better. But like I said, basically that's what it comes down to. If you want to run two of these and make its attack points 10,000, or destroy a special one power pitch monster from hand or graveyard. So I wonder, honestly, destroy this card if you do special summon one power pitch monster from hand or graveyard. Cannot be normal summon set. Must be special summon from the X deck or graveyard. Okay. By returning three monsters. I wonder, I thought I could use it on effective do if I can't. So at the end of the day, like I said, most decks run two or three of those, which is actually crazy. Like I said, Art Mage is at 30%, at 38%, because Art Mage has an easier time summoning it. Power Patron, you just want to run a Power Patron deck, then yeah. F Note just like one. That's how what F Note like. F Note can do that too, which is actually interesting, 30%. But Doomz, that's the deck we focus on today. They honestly sit there and be like, oh, what you gonna run? We're just gonna run one at 100%. Like literally, look how these first places, man. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like I said, at the end of the day, like I said, y'all still say we just gonna run one. Like I said, it just depends on how you want to run your deck and how you want to use it, honestly. But anyway, those are the cards that are coming hopefully next week to Master Duel. This is what the cards you want in Doomz. Honestly, the key cards in Doomz and everything else. So now we're gonna look at the extra deck. So this is one we already have. It's Doomz Breaker Victorious. Now we can summon Doomz Breakers Victorious with any one of these, this one or this one. Like usually Power Patron Doomz. So I'm pretty sure everybody play Art Mage, where the case may be, Art Mage. So everybody knows how the Power Patron works. You special summon it, activates effect, and you can special summon like Art Mage Victorious. Or if you want to, like with F Note, you summon like F Note Power Patron Tuning. You sit there and have F Note on the field. Then you go synchro summon this. So basically, Doomz is the same way. If I normal summon this, then I think, oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Or anything else. So basically, if I normal summon this, if I summon Meteors to Pure, then I summon Power Patron Doomz. Power Patron Doomz will equip it to this, and then I can go into my Doomz Breaker Victorious. Or if I normal summon this and they imperm this, I can just put one equip spell. If let's say I equip spell, I put one of this on this one, then I can go to my XYZ monster. This one, and these two monsters can go into this one, Doomz Breaker. These two monsters just need a equip spell. It doesn't matter what. It can definitely be Doomz Patron Doomz. Doesn't matter. Power Patron Doomz. It could be a normal equip spell. With these cards I equip with an equip spell, they have a quick effect that they can go into Doomz Breaker Victorious. So that's the key thing about it. So you have ways to go into your level 4 XYZ monster. All right, in reading this effect, if this card is special summon, you can destroy one Doomz card in your hand or face up from a face-up field. Then you can destroy one monster on the field. Non-target destruction. If this card is destroyed by card effect, you can destroy it itself if you want to. While the card has a Doomz monster or Meteors to Pure as a material, you can take one equip spell from your deck and either add it to your hand or send it to the graveyard. So basically, like I said, you can destroy this card and add one equip spell from your deck or either add to your hand and everything else. So let's say, for example, I summon Meteors to Pure. Then I summon Power Patron Doomz, activate Power Patron Doomz, which is actually interesting. This isn't a quick effect. That's actually interesting because Art Mage is a quick effect. Power Pitch is a quick effect. Quick effect. You can fusion some one Art Mage fusion monster. That's actually crazy. Is F Note the same way? I think it is. Yeah, quick effect. So those Power Pitch monsters are quick effect. This isn't a quick effect. That's crazy. Once per turn, you can target one effect once you control. So Doomz Power Patron is the only one that doesn't have a quick effect. But anyway, like I said, you can special summon this and then you can add it there. So that's basically the XYZ monster. So then this is the new card they'll hopefully get next week. It's Doomz over Gluffar, whatever card it is. It's like 3 level 5 monsters. Well, it doesn't take 3 level 5 monsters. Once per turn, you can also XYZ summon this card by using one Doomz XYZ monster you control. So let's say, for example, I summon this. And then also I summon this. Then I go into Power Patient Doomz. And then I XYZ summon to Doomz Breaker. Let's say your opponent Imperm, Effect Veiler, this card. Like, okay, so you thinking negating my effect. Then I can use this to transfer into this. So basically, you, like I said before, you still have ways to get into your combo with Doomz. You can play through interruptions and everything else. So that's basically what it's all about. You can still play through your interruptions and everything else. So basically, XYZ. So basically, they stop this, negate its effect. You can special summon to Doomz or Gluffar. Then also, you can use the effect of the following effect once per turn. You can detach one material from this card, add one Doomz spell trap from your deck to your hand. Then you can destroy one card on the field. Once again, it's a destruction card. If this card is destroyed by a card effect, you can special summon one non-XYZ Doomz monster from your deck or graveyard. So basically, like I said, I can add a Doomz spell trap for my deck, and I can destroy one card on the field. I can destroy this card, or I can destroy another card on the field. Like I said, it's just like Memento. It's all about destroying yourself and sit there and getting other card activates effect. That's what it's all about, Memento. So basically, like I said, same thing with this one. I can destroy this card, take a one equip spell from my deck, either add to my hand or send it to the graveyard, which you probably want to send this to the graveyard because you can add it to your monster. Or I can XYZ into this. I can destroy one card on the field, and I can detach add one Doomz spell trap from my deck to my hand. I believe this is going to be super rare. When it hopefully comes out next week, this is going to be super rare. So you can see the combo. Like I said, Doomz, you can play through all the combos. You can play through interruptions. There's no excuse for it at all. You can play. You have ways around it. You can play through Imperm, Effect Veiler, Jordan Lockbird, whatever case may be. Doomz, pure Doomz is all about just you can play through disruptions, everything else. So like I said, you normal summon this. If they imperm this, okay, that's cool. If I have an equip spell in my hand, I can equip this to this. Then I can go into this. And let's say they do another imperm. Oh, yeah, you imperm this? Okay, cool. Then I can go into this. And then I can add a Doomz spell trap from my deck to my hand. Then I can destroy one card on the field. So it doesn't matter. It could be a monster, non-target, monster, magic, or trap. Doesn't matter. Or I can destroy it itself, and I can special summon one non-XYZ Doom monster from my deck or graveyard. So you literally have ways to get into your combo and play the cards you need. That's what Doomz is all about, honestly, at the end of the day. So you have ways to get to everything you need with Doomz. So then this is your boss monster, the second one. It's Victorious. The first time this card will be destroyed by battle or card effect, each turn it's not destroyed. Also, I forgot. If you have, let's say, for example, you normal summon this and you equip it with this, your opponent can't target with card effects. So basically, I can go into this, and they say, oh, I'm going to use Imperm on this. You can't Imperm it. You can't Effect Veiler. You can't sit there and target with card destruction. You can't do nothing unless it's a non-target if the effects pop off. Then I can XYZ into this. They're like, oh, can I Imperm and Effect Veiler this? No, you can't because I still have the equip spell to it. Your opponent cannot target this card effects. So they can't target you with card effects and everything else. The only thing they can actually stop you with is, since it's coming in Master Duel, it's Forbidden Crown, because Forbidden Crown doesn't target. Forbidden Droplet as well. Yeah, Forbidden Droplet can sit there and stop you because Forbidden Droplet doesn't target. So they literally have to play like Forbidden Droplet and Crown actually to stop this deck. Because anything else, Imperm, Effect Veiler, it just targets, it doesn't work. Even, like I said, Draco Tail. Draco Tail is all about targeting. You got to target one card on the field. Their trap cards is what? Target one monster, okay. Target one attack position monster, okay. Target one face-up spell or whatever. We ain't worried about the spell card because they can be fine. But they can't use this, they can't use this, they can't use this, Like they can't target my monsters and stuff like that. So basically, this being able to have non-target, like they can't target, it allows me to play through interruptions and stuff like that. So you can still play through interruptions and everything else. They can't target your monster. So then you have, as long as they have this card attached as an XYZ material, they can't target it. Whatever the case may be. So like I said, it's really good and everything else. So then you have this 3 level 8 monster. The first time this card will be destroyed by battle or card effect each turn, it is not destroyed. You can only use each of the following effects of Doomz destroyed once per turn. If this card is XYZ summon, you can equip one other face-up monster on the field to this card's equip spell, non-target. So I special summon this card. Let's say my opponent plays let's say we're going against Kill Tune. Let's say we're going against that. Since Kill Tune's still gonna get played a lot. Let's say my opponent summon Kill Tune Q. Okay, cool. I can activate my monster effect, quick effect, go into this. This gets special summoned, and I can sit there and equip that Kill Tune Q to me. So then it gets treated as a quick spell. Okay. When your opponent activates a monster effect on the field or graveyard, you can detach one material from this card, negate that effect, then you can equip one face-up monster your opponent controls to this card as an equip spell. So basically, as soon as it's special summon, I can equip your Q Tune Q. Then let's say, for example, they had let's say, for example, what the case may be, if they have this on the field and activates its effect, I can sit there and negate it and equip it too. So I can equip 2 of my opponent's monsters at the end of the whack point field on field or graveyard. I can equip 2 of my opponent's monster all in one turn. As soon as it's special summon, and as soon as my opponent activates another monster effect, I can negate it and equip it. I can equip 2 of your monsters to my monster right here. That's why this is your clutch key card right here. This is such a really good card, honestly, at the end of the day. It's plus, like I said, it will have this equip spell equipped to it. They cannot target it with card effects. They can't target it. So basically, at the end of the day, they can't target it with card effects. I can equip your monster to it. Then you got the monster effect on the field or graveyard. I can equip it to it also. Same thing with branded. So if I'm going against branded more than anything else, so they want to sit there and play, let's see, Albert Justice Despia, negate, I can equip it to it, okay, whatever the case may be. If they want to sit there and play Springer's Kit, I can negate it. They want to add that stuff like that. So like I said, it's just a whole bunch of things we can do. It's all about timing, whatever the case may be. So that's what this card does. It comes in handy, which is really good. Equip, like basically it's just like the what's that K9 monster thing? Let me look it up and see. I had K9, I just have to find. Actually, I just we had K9, which is what card did it play? Basically, this is what we're doing. Nash Knight, basically, you know how Nash Knight equip a monster and stuff like that. Then they go into the equip monster and stuff like that. Then they go into the other ultra rare monster. I can't think of the name of it. But basically, that's what we're doing. We just like sucking up our opponent's monster and just taking it from and stuff like that. I also probably cannot find that card. But anyway, you get the gist of it. It's all about us just equipping our opponent's monster and stuff like that. We equip it as soon as we special summon it, and it activate a monster effect in the graveyard. We can negate a monster, we can negate the effect, and then equip a monster in my opponent field to as a material. And they can't target my monster with card effects because they have Doomz command. And it cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects each turn. The first time this card will be destroyed by battle or card effect each turn, it's not destroyed. So therefore, we good at the end of the day. So it can survive a battle. It can survive like Illusion Gate, Raigeki, Lightning Storm, whatever the case may be. So we good. We got protection. It's a really clutch card. Then it's the boss monster, which is Jupiter Power Patient Instruction. Once per turn, you can also exit. The only way to summon this card is you can also XYZ dot stretch by using one monster control equipped with three or more equipped cards, transfer it to material. So if this card is XYZ summon, it has to have 3 equipped monsters on the field, and then I can special summon this. If this card XYZ summon, you can equip any number of equipped spells from your graveyard to this card, and then equip it to it. Gains 3,000 attack while it has an XYZ monster as material. Once per turn, you can detach one material from this card, special summon one Doomz monster from your graveyard, then you can destroy one card on the field. So Doomz is all about destroying your opponent's cards. It's non-targeting destroy. I can destroy one card on the field. So basically, this card will have 7,000 attack points at the end of the day. So then also, like I said, I have to show you an example. Like I said, tomorrow we're going to do some duels with it. We're going to build a deck. We're going to duel with it so I can show you how the cards played and stuff like that. But other than that, like, Doomz is such a good card. So people, this is the rundown on Doomz. These are the cards that come in a Master Duel. Hopefully next week. This is the new card. This is also the new card. I believe we're gonna get these next week. I believe this is super rare. I believe this is gonna be a rare card. These are the two final cards for Doomz that they can use. This should come out next week. This should definitely come out next week, and this should definitely come out next week. The new Power Patron card. These are the Power Patron cards that are coming next week because of the ban list that we got today. The ban list definitely lets us know the Power Patron cards are coming because this card is banned. The only people who use this card is Power Patron. That's the only people that uses this card, Power Patron, for first turn kill. So Power Patron cards are coming in Master Duel next week. Like I said, this is Doomz, so we're gonna get this card for Power Patron. Like I said, more than anything else, we're gonna get also F Notes getting their Power Patron Pendulum Monster, and Archmage gonna get their Power Patron Pendulum Monster, and we got the Strong Boss Monster, and we're getting a Field Spell. No, sorry, that's a Field Spell and stuff like that. And we also getting Prohibited Power Patron Proto Terminus. So these are the cards that are supposed to come next week in Master Duel. We'll find out Thursday night or Friday morning which one they want to do. Like I said, the Power Patron cards are going to be ultra rare. This is ultra rare. Like I said, this is going to be, where is it at? This is going to be ultra rare. This is going to be ultra rare. I don't know if this is going to be ultra rare or not, because like I said, you can play around it, but we'll just have to wait and see. Maybe the Field Spell will probably be ultra rare. Who knows at the end of the day? I do believe we'll get the rest of the Doomz support, which is this one and the Equip Spell. So that's what I definitely anticipate to come out next week, Tuesday. Like I said, I'm going to be doing a 20K pack opening at the end of the day. So tomorrow, we're going to build a Doomz deck. We're going to build it up. I'm going to sit there and play some games so we can figure out how to play the deck and everything else, the combos and everything else, how you want to play into it and everything else. So, like I said, it'd be interesting to see tomorrow. Like I said, I'm going to build a Doomz deck tomorrow. We'll play some games. And then come Wednesday, I'm going to build an F Note deck. We're going to look at F Note Power Patron cards. And still going to sit there and build that. And then we'll sit there, go through the F Note cards. Then we'll build an F Note deck and try that Thursday. Then Friday, we're going to build an Archmage deck, and then we'll sit there and use that Pendulum Monster and see how that goes. Then hopefully, I want to say Saturday or Sunday, we'll try Dark Lord. Like I said, I still don't think Dark Lord is going to be a good deck. I really don't. I just think Dark Lord it's going to struggle a lot. I just don't think Dark Lord is a really good deck. I don't think it's going to be anything. And honestly, in truth, I didn't want to say this or see this, but we look at Dark Lord right now. Like any Dark Lord card, like I said, let's say for this one. In OCG, nobody's fucking playing it. TCG, they are. That's TCG. That's in Genesis, whatever this is. But OCG, because that's what we're close to, nobody gives a fuck. Sorry about my language. Nobody cares about Dark Lord in OCG. Like, it's just not a good deck. Like, it's just not. Like, I'm sorry. I don't want to be negative. I know people love Doomz. They've been waiting. Not Doomz. Dark Lord. They've been waiting for it to come out and everything else. But you can see nobody, we follow OCG, right? Nobody plays Dark Lord in OCG. In TCG they do, but it's in Genesis. But OCG, like, no. So, like I said, Dark Lord is coming, but at the same time, do I think it'll be good? No, but we'll still try to build a deck and mess around with it and everything else. And we'll see if we can make it work, but odds are probably not. So yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching this. Hopefully it wasn't too long of a video. Thanks for watching. I hope y'all help y'all understand Doomz, how to play the deck, all the cards that are coming next week. Hopefully next week. I'm definitely excited. Like I said, we're gonna do a 20K pack opening Tuesday morning when it comes out. I'm both gonna get Doomz. If I like Dark Lord, I'll get Dark Lord. Other than that, like if I feel like Dark Lord just cannot be competitive at all, I'm just not gonna get it. Because this is a sick card, honestly. This is a very sick card, artwork and everything else. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, this is Doomz. We're gonna build a deck tomorrow. I'll be back again at 6 o'clock. We're gonna build a deck. We're gonna play some games with it. We're gonna build a deck and get ready for Master Duel. And everything else. But hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. Like I said, Doomz is definitely my second favorite deck in the whole world. I'm finally happy we getting a power patron cards. Like I said, it's a really good deck. I'm gonna show off the gameplay and show y'all how good this deck is and everything else. And I definitely gonna take it to Masters when it comes out Tuesday. So I'm definitely excited about it. Doomz is definitely a good deck. Like it's a really, really good deck, honestly, at the end of the day. If you honestly look at it in OCG, because it got a lot of tops in OCG and stuff like that. Doomz did. It's a really good deck. Let me see. So we're looking at OCG, first place, second place, first place, third place. It's a really good deck more than anything else. Just since July and stuff like that. We can see what it's like before. Like I said, first place, second place, first place, first place, first place, first place. Like a lot of people just got first place with Doomz. So like I said, it's a really good deck, especially pure Doomz or whatever case may be. I know a lot of people run a power patron and stuff like that, but we're looking at OCG. Everything TCG more than anything else. But like I said, Doomz is definitely a fun deck more than anything else. I definitely excited about it. OCG first place, top 8, third, fourth place, third and fourth place, first place, third and second place. Like I said, first place, second place, second, third, fourth, second, third, fourth, third. Like I said, it's a good deck. Like I said, there's so many different ways you can build it and everything else. So we just have to wait and see more than anything else how to play it and everything else. So like I said, I'm excited. And so yeah, that's like I said, we'll build a deck tomorrow. We'll play it. Like I said, we're gonna build it from scratch. We're gonna build a deck from Master Duel when it comes out next week, Tuesday. So we can go ahead and hit the ground running when it comes out. So I'm excited. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'll definitely catch y'all on